And when they cut to the President of the United States, you call your kids in from the other room because you want them to hear what the President of the United States has to say.
Yeah, Joe Biden nibbling on his wife's fingers was only just the start of the kickoff of his No Malarkey tour in Iowa, which started on Saturday. Now, normally when I do these Joe Biden videos, I tend to focus on this crowd size. Well, I hate to break it to you, but spoiler alert, all the crowds on Joe Biden's No Malarkey tour of Iowa were small. So in this video, I'm going to focus on both not only Joe Biden's bizarre behavior, but the really strange, weird things he's been saying. Now, one thing, keep watching this video because I want to have a few clips in here that I'm sure none of you have seen anywhere else. Okay, now just before we get into Biden's weird statements, let's take a look at the very, very bored reaction that the crowd is giving to Biden in these next couple of clips.
And also, I want to, we're about to launch a 6-day, actually 8-day trip on that new bus I haven't been on yet. You all got to see that. And it's aptly named.
I'm not going to let that happen. At least I'm going to try my best not to let that happen, to see to it that he, in fact, continues. Restoring the soul of America, in my view, and I mean this sincerely, begins with restoring its land, its water, its air, and reviving the rural economy.
And now, that master political strategist, Joe Biden, tells us the exact time you want to peak in a election campaign.
So we're going the last 2 months here, and we're getting down to the stretch. And the time to, as they say in Iowa, the time to peak is right about now. That's why we planned all along to spend after Thanksgiving.
Right, Joe. Let all those other silly candidates try to peak on election day. You are going to peak 2 months early and then go down. And now, a foreign relations lecture from Joe Biden as he tells us how the rest of the world repairs us and that South Korea is a dictatorship. Really?
We have the largest, most powerful army and military in the history of the world. But the reason the rest of the world repairs us is because we've led by the power of our example, not just the example of our power. And you see what's happening all around the world with this embrace of dictators and folks like Putin, Kim Jong-un, and in South Korea and his...
Biden also issued a dire warning of what kids could hear on TV.
And here's the deal. Our children are listening. Our children are listening to all this. How many of you grandparents or parents have pulled your child away from the television? Not a joke. When the president comes on the air and starts to speak. How many times has that occurred, for real?
Yes, parents should definitely pull their children away from the TV set when they start hearing some really, really crazy things like this.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what.
What? Did I just hear him say what I thought I heard him say?
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what.
Yep, I sure did. Well, keep watching my videos. I'm going to keep you guys updated on the rest of Joe Biden's No Malarkey tour of Iowa. Guaranteed laughs. See you later.
Subscribe to the Dummy Funnies now!
And don't forget to hit that notification bell